Good morning. It's fight day. It's fight day! And I'm having a wonderful morning, even though I didn't get a whole lot of sleep. I mean, I feel recovered, don't get me wrong. Day before weigh-ins, day of weigh-ins, which is the day before the fight, I typically tend not to sleep a whole lot. Call it anxiety, if you will. I just chalk it up to not being as tired as I normally am, especially refueling with all the food and stuff. Last night I actually did get a wave of tiredness as I was watching the one championship fights. Sadly, it was like during the Rotang fight, and so it was during that first round, and then I kind of woke up and I sat up for a second, and then I was fucking awake. But I did go to sleep kind of early. I just woke back up early because that's typically what happens. So yeah. But fight day. What do you do for fight day? What all is involved in fight day? I still have stuff to do. I still have a house to maintain, chores to be done. You know, Astasia's been helping me out insanely. In fact, right now she's going to go get Zoe, and I happen to be on my way to my morning shakeout. What is a shakeout? Well, it's you haven't really been training for 2-3 days because you might have been in a weight cut. Not necessarily the case for me, but yes. So yeah, the day of the fight, you kind of want to make sure you're still moving, you're feeling good, everything's going, and you don't want to do that right before the fight, you know? Definitely not during the warm-up of your fight, it's just too close. So a lot of fighters will do what's, you know, the morning shakeout, to where they'll meet with their coaches and, you know, hit a few rounds, a little light, a little hard, make sure everything's feeling good, everything's in place where it's supposed to be, so on and so forth. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm headed up to Sammy's to meet Sammy, and then we'll do the morning shakeout. I'll go back home, probably eat a little bit, chill with Zoe and Astasia before we head out to the venue. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun.
Shakeout. Like I said before, just kind of making sure everything is working, moving, functioning as it's supposed to. Hitting the pads a little bit, just trying to break everything out after a couple days of not really doing much and what would normally be a weight cut. I just want to make sure everything's flowing properly. Some cracks in there, kind of wake everything back up. After nice little glorious pad work, we just try to get some movement in, a very light sparring, if you will. As you see, Sammy's got on the belly pad, kind of enables me to throw a little bit more there, some situational type things, kind of make it a little more realistic and warming up and trying to wake everything back up. That's it. Morning shakeout. And we made it. Here we are at the Booker T Arena. They're still kind of setting up here, taking you on a little tour of the ring, then walkout stage. We're headed to the back. The fighter area. And here we have Team Empire Boxing Club. Once everybody's arrived, we'll typically have our rules meeting, everybody being fighters, coaches, and officials, and going over the rule settings from amateurs, the C, B, and A classes to the pro. From here on are some clips of warm-up and fight footage from Spencer, Maddie, and Christian's fight. I highly recommend going to the Texas Muay Thai page and checking out the entire fight card, as it was a spectacular night. I'll include a link to that down in the comments below.
Houston, Texas, Spencer Cisco. Houston, Texas, Isaiah Playboy Banana. Round one, right. Scores of right 29-26. Clayton Dean scores of right 30-27. And Celia Zai scores of right 29-28. All three for your winner by unanimous decision. Isaiah Spencer. by 29-28. All three for your winner by unanimous decision. Madeline!
I do have to give a shout out and honorable mention to my little boo right here. It's Prince from Ambush, who took Fight of the Night that night. Again, go check this fight card out because you don't want to miss that fight. It was spectacular.